Thank you for staying with us. It's time now to take a look at stories making headlines on the front page of Nigerian newspapers, and I begin with the Nation newspaper. The major story here: insurance sector shake-up likely over imminent recapitalization. The writers there: mergers, acquisition expected in industry. Senate passes bill proposing 35 billion naira capital. And another story here: First Lady initiative lifts 9,500 elderly citizens with 1.9 billion naira. Edo Assembly suspends 18 council chairmen. At the top corner, report: crash chopper had no flight data recorder. CAC deregisters over 300,000 dormant firms. More companies to go. And Inspector General bars policemen from stop and search duty. Ekiti begins payment of 70,000 naira. Those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Nation newspaper. To the front page of the Daily Times now. Insecurity: Senate charges police, DSS, army to fish out perpetrators of Gombe killing. And another story here at the downstrip: Senate passes 2024 Nigerian Insurance Industry Reform Bill. And Tinubu appoints Aisha Garba as UBEC head. INEC role model in election management. Zina. Some stories on the front page of the Daily Times. To the blueprint now. Northwest tops with 14.4 million cases as the National Bureau of Statistics survey says Nigerians paid 2.23 trillion naira ransom in 12 months. North Central 8.8 million, Southeast records 6.8 million incidents. Findings reveal rural areas most affected by crime. And then MPCL's could backed $1 billion loan help Dangote refineries. Shone reveals Kyari facilitated $3 billion Gazelle loan to stabilize Forex. At the downstrip, established ranches across the country, senators for the government. Some stories on the front page of the blueprint. And to the Nigerian News Direct now. Insecurity: Nigerians lose 2.3 trillion naira to kidnap ransom payments in 12 months. National Bureau of Statistics says security forces eliminate 8,034 terrorists, rescue 7,967 hostages. Answer now. Another story here: Edo government gives 72-hour ultimatum to Igodalo, other PDP supporters to return state vehicles. And those are some of the stories you find on the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. To the Salient Times: Nigerians paid 2.3 trillion naira in ransom over 12 months. The NBS as the National Bureau of Statistics, and that's the picture, story there of the president-elect of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who paid a courtesy visit to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at his residence as the Presidential Villa, State House. And then another story here: we recovered 10.9 billion naira value-added tax, blocked 5.8 billion naira fund diversion in 1 year, ICPC. And then another story here: Anambra, Soludo declares amnesty for repentant criminals, gives February 2025 deadline. Some stories on the front page of the Salient Times. Olamide.
Right, I have here with me the Platform Times, and the big story here is from the National Bureau of Statistics. Nigerians paid 2.23 trillion naira as ransom to kidnappers in 1 year. Ikoyi marriage registry scandal: Ford certificate fail multi-billion naira inheritance dispute. World Bank plans $1.65 billion loan for Nigeria in 2025. In Edo State, the Assembly suspends 18 local government chairmen over Governor Paula's petition. Tinubu vows to build on Buhari's legacy, hails ex-president at 82. Journalists have petitioned Femi Falana over detention of colleagues, seek legal aid. Next is Nigerian Tribune. And the big story here is still on the report by the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. Kidnapped victims paid 2.2 billion naira ransom in 1 year, says households experienced 51,887,032 crime incidences. Customs says 3,998 bags of rice along the southwest borders. Army deactivates 42 illegal refineries, arrest 29 in the Niger Delta. In Ekiti State, workers jubilate as the government pays new minimum wage for December salary. The major stories on the front page of Nigerian Tribune. To the Punch. Federal government opposition clash over Tinubu's economic reforms. PDP, Labour Party and NPP link President Tinubu's reforms to worsening hardship. APC government defend policies. Nigeria-Ghana high better relations as Tinubu hosts President-elect Bahama. Northern governors deploy vigilantes as Northwest stops 2.2 trillion naira ransom. Kaduna returns batches family properties seized by El Rufai. The Senate proposes a foreign currency ban for local transactions. Soludo says Nnamdi Kano's release may not end the Southeast insecurity. A sad story here, truck crushes pedestrian to death in Lagos. Some stories on the front page of The Punch. To Daily Trust, 614,937 Nigerians killed, 2.2 million abducted in 1 year. The NBS says kidnappers raked in 2.2 trillion naira ransom. Presidency, military, police silent. And a security expert is explaining what the federal government should do. Senate wants foreign currencies use banned in Nigeria. We took $1 billion loan to support Dangote refinery, NNPCL says. Reps probe non-delivery of tractors, harvesters in $754.2 million, 141.6 billion naira deal. Banks restrict multiple account holders to 20,000 naira withdrawal. Jigawa uncovers 6,348 ghost workers receiving 3.7 billion naira. And finally, on Business Day, Shell renaissances $1.3 billion deal set for regulatory approval. Foreign investors rake in 440 billion naira from stocks in 10 years. And stable connection turns luxury as Telecom investment drop. These are the major stories on the front page of the newspaper this morning, Vernon.
All right. I believe our viewers have been updated and so can pick up any of the papers to find more details on any of the stories that interests you. For more details, we'll move on swiftly now